on top of the payload attach fitting cannot see all sides of the dispenser holding the satellites. Because of the positioning right there, as you see on your screen, of the one camera, we won't be able to see all of the CubeSat deployments today. In particular, the next three P-pods, 2, 3, and 4 on the back side, we won't be able to pick those up. However, as the second stage does maneuver in orbit, in the sunlight, we might be able to pick up a glint of the sun off of the CubeSats as they move away from the second stage. Now, the next deployment, coming up just before 25 minutes, is known as Falcon Sat 7. This is an optical telescope for the United States Air Force Academy. The CubeSat, when it is ejected, rigid boom that holds a membrane that acts like a lens in a telescope. And once that membrane is rigid, it will allow imaging of the sun. So this is a deployable optical telescope for the Air Force Academy. However, as I said, we won't be able to see it. We'll have to wait for call out to confirm the separation.
Gabon acquisition of signal.
We've heard a call out. Gabon has acquisition of signal. As we are approaching the African coastline, the next ground station beyond Ascension Island is picking up the signal from Falcon Heavy second stage.
P-pod 2 deploy confirmed.
And there's the call out from the avionics engineer. Always a little bit tense as you're waiting for them to confirm that the signal indicates that the door is open. Inside of each of the deployers is a spring that pushes out the CubeSats. And what we have is confirmation that the Air Force Academy deployable optical telescope should be in orbit on its own now. Now we've got about 235 seconds until we get to the next deployment. about a minute away from the third P-pod opening. Inside this deployer is a single CubeSat. It's known as Armadillo from the University of Texas. Now, Armadillo is an acronym, and bear with me. It stands for Atmospheric Related Measurements and Detection of Sub-Millimeter Objects. Quite a mouthful. Primary goal is to use a dust detector to characterize the space debris environment, focusing on sub-millimeter debris that can't be seen by Earth-based telescopes. Now, this satellite deployer is mounted on the opposite side of the dispenser, so again, we'll only have verbal call out when it separates.
P-pod 3 deploy confirmed.
And confirmation, P-pod number 3 has opened. Armadillo should be on its way into orbit in the vacuum of space. Next up will be a quick turnaround, only about 145 seconds until we get to the next deployment.